turn it back. Looks like he aims to come on up. Shot.
Looking for something, mister?
Well, I thought the whole town was deserted.
Well, almost is. I'd be out there at the funeral myself if it weren't for my leg.
I came here to see Sheriff Turner. He must be over at the funeral.
Yeah. Next door is my eating place. You care for a bite?
Sounds good. Might as well eat something while I'm waiting for the sheriff.
Afraid I ain't got enough food for that long a wait, Ranger. That's the sheriff they're burying. More coffee, Ranger?
No, thanks. When did the sheriff die?
Well, they found him yesterday morning. Been bushwhacked, then tied back on his horse. Horse come trotting back into town about an hour before noon.
Did you know he'd sent for a ranger?
Well, I heard him say that he's thinking about it ever since he found them tracks. I guess you know about the big bank holdup over in Parker County last week.
Yeah, we had a report. 3 men, one of them got shot up, but they all got away. Was the sheriff alone?
Well, he tried to raise a posse, but most of the able-bodied men in these parts are up looking for silver in Red Mountain. Only got 3 or 4 men left in town worth taking on a posse. They wouldn't go.
Maybe I'll have better luck.
You figured on trying to round up a posse?
Those able-bodied men you mentioned.
Well, I can tell you right now what their answer will be.
Think I'll try anyway, after I've had a look around.
You're gonna be mighty disappointed, Ranger.
No harm in asking, Pete.
Howdy, boys.
Howdy, Jim.
Where's the ranger?
So it's me. We went in when he came by. Left word with Molly for Sam and me to get into town pronto.
I wasn't home neither. I wonder what he wants. Probably got something to do with the sheriff getting killed.
You're right. It's exactly what it is. I'm Jim Harris, Texas Rangers.
I'm Tim Burton.
You must be the Hebert boys.
That's right. I'm Luke. This here's my brother Sam.
What's this all about, Ranger?
I'm forming a posse. Thought you boys might like to join up.
Posse?
We're going out after Fox Durkin and his gang.
Fox Durkin?
That bank chop that was pulled over in Parker County last week. I figure it was Fox Durkin and his boys. And that they dry gulched the sheriff when he went out after him. Alone.
Now, hold on a minute, Ranger. When you sent for us, you didn't say nothing about Fox Durkin. He's a mad dog killer, as local as they come.
I didn't figure I had to. This is your rangeland, isn't it? Your town. You want Fox Durkin running around killing and shooting?
Going after a man like him, you can't expect an even break.
Besides, we don't even know what he looks like. Nobody's ever got close enough to get a description of him. Nobody that's lived to tell about it, that is.
Who else is going along?
Nobody else.
Well, we ain't the only men in town.
You're the only ones that haven't refused me. Well,
Now, look, Ranger, let's talk sensible. 4 of us ain't gonna be able to take 3 of them, not if they're holed up. We wouldn't have a chance.
Tim's right.
What about you?
Sorry, Ranger.
All right, boys. Thanks anyway.
Well, if there were just a couple more men...
Sure.
You better forget about Durkin, Ranger. Nobody'll go with you. Looks like you've already asked everybody in town.
No. Not quite everyone. Mister. Over here.
Me?
Yeah. What's your name?
Brown? Jake Brown. You ain't got no reason to be interested in me, Ranger. Leastwise, not official.
Where are you from?
Here and there. No place special.
Drifter?
Oh, I wouldn't say that exactly. Of course, I will admit I ain't had much luck holding down a steady job lately, so I've been doing a little prospecting. That's why I come into town. Look for a grub stake or try to work out a few supplies.
Ride well?
Sure.
Done much shooting?
Some. But to be honest with you, Ranger, this gun does throw a mite to the left. Oh, a little more than a mite to be exact. I'm going to fix the sight one of these days.
How's you shooting with a good gun?
First rate. Hands still steady. My eyes are better than they were 20 years ago. Of course, I wouldn't be able to ride very far or do much shooting. Not on an empty stomach.
How long since you had grub?
Yesterday. Pretty early in the morning, too.
Here. Go over to the cafe and fill up. Then come back here.
Well, that's mighty thoughtful of you, Ranger. Mighty thoughtful. Almost forgot. Just what is it we're going to do when I come back here?
We're going out looking for a fella called Fox Durkin.
Durkin, huh? Well, it's been 10 or 12 years since I've been on a posse. But I guess I can keep up.
This isn't exactly a posse. Just you and me. The 2 of us.
Oh?
That is if you're not afraid.
No. Nope, I'm not afraid.
I'll get you a fresh horse while you're eating. And a gun that'll shoot straight.
Pick me out a good horse, Ranger. But if you don't mind, I'd just keep this old pistol. I'm so used to its acting peculiar, I'm afraid I'd have trouble with a straight-shooting gun.
You're making a big mistake, Ranger.
Think so, Burton?
You think by enlisting the help of that old geezer, you're gonna shame us into going along. Well, it ain't gonna work.
Didn't expect it to. Sorry you boys can't see it my way.
Well, your way is pretty blind. That old man is too feeble to... Oh, what do I care? I'm getting out of here.
What about you boys? Still feel the same way?
Anything else, Pop?
Yeah. Give me another piece of that apple pie.
You sure you got the dough for all that?
I got me $1. I ain't it but 30 cents worth of grub.
35 cents with the extra pie.
Highway robbery, if you ask me. But I guess I got no cause to complain, seeing as how I got the money from the ranger himself.
The ranger?
Mm-hmm. Wants me to help him capture Fox Durkin. I'm going to be a deputy.
You?
Might surprise you.
Doggone it, if it weren't for this leg of mine, I'd be out there riding with you. About time somebody did something. First thing you know, Durkin and his boys will be right here in Agate. Only the able-bodied men left in this town are too cowardly to see it.
Is that right?
Sure, if it weren't for the ranger, Durkin and his men could walk right in and take over without anyone making so much as a peep.
Then I guess it's up to me to take good care of the ranger. Under the circumstances, it'd be a doggone shame if he was to get himself killed.
All set?
Ready and waiting, Ranger.
So long, Pete.
Good luck.
So long, boys. Sorry I'm joining the party. That's nice-looking carbine you have there. Didn't notice it before.
A prospector works the hills. He's got to stay well armed. Have to be clean jumpers, at least. You know, the like of that.
We're liable to run into some real trouble. You sure you want to go?
Positive. I got a lot of confidence in you, Ranger. You ride on in front, and I'll just tag along behind. That way, I'll feel plenty safe. Don't worry.
We should be reaching the base of Rock Canyon pretty soon. We start looking for tracks.
Lead on, Ranger. I'm with you all the way.
Hold it. Hear that? Someone's coming. Well, the Hebert brothers. The boys come out to say goodbye. Thought we did that in town.
Ranger, Sam and me got to thinking, maybe you're right about this concerning us in our town. Well, we don't like the idea of that saddle tramp doing a job maybe we ought to be doing.
I'm glad you fellas changed your mind.
So, you can go home, old man.
He stays with us, Luke.
What?
We need all the help we can get.
He'll just get in the way.
Send him back.
He goes with us. Well?
Let's go.
That's the way they entered, all right.
You figure on sticking right to this trail?
For a while, anyway. Any objections from anyone?
I think I know what's worrying our brave friend here, Ranger. It appears this trail gets deeper as it leads up into the mountains. A lot of nice spots for an ambush.
It may be, but it's the quickest way into the mountains. Take us a lot longer if we don't use this trail.
Yeah. And we might not come back.
What do you say, Sam?
Well, we're taking a chance even coming with you, Ranger. Might as well take a bigger chance. You lead, I'll follow.
Jake?
I'm with you, boy.
Luke?
I still think you're making a big mistake by sticking to this trail. But I'll go along with the rest.
Good. Well, we better get going.
This country's plenty rough on horses, Ranger.
We can walk him for a while. Sam, you've been in this country before, haven't you?
Sure, it's been a few years, though.
What's up ahead?
Well, the trail goes on for quite a spell, and then at the top there's two big ridges. Beyond that, there's a level space, and then the trail starts down over the other side.
Sounds like a good place for those three to hole up, right at the top. Use those ridges as a lookout.
Yeah, those ridges command the whole trail. There's a lot of big jagged rocks up there, too. It's going to be hard to get them if that's where they are.
Well, we'll find out soon enough. Come on.
Take it easy, Tommy. This here's our last canteen. It tasted good. Real good. You can have some more later. What about food? Martin, I need food. Bad. It won't be long. Durkin went into town for some. He ought to be back soon.
talked about, Sam?
Yeah, that's the top, all right.
From here on, we keep a sharp lookout.
Crazy?
I knew he'd cause trouble.
There was a rattler alongside the trail.
Anyone within 3 miles would have heard that shot.
Well, I guess I just shot out of instinct. That's all.
Well, we can't waste time talking about it. Let's get to the top as quick as we can.
You okay, Tommy? Well, let's give it to him.
You're anxious to shoot rattlesnakes. Why don't you take them on?
It's no use, Ranger. We can't shake him loose from that ridge from this angle.
You wouldn't have to if you hadn't warned him with that shot.
I know. Look, suppose you give me a chance to make up for that.
Oh.
They're on that left ridge. If I can climb those rocks around to the right, I can stay out of the line of fire. And once on top, I can smoke them out.
Be suicide. You could never make it from here to the ridge.
I can try. Just keep me covered, that's all.
It's a crazy idea.
It's my life, ain't it? I can risk it if I want it, can't I?
Yeah, I guess you can. Go ahead, we'll keep you covered.
I'll see you.
Keep the old man covered!
Hold it, Tommy.
All right, you can hold your fire now.
Gonna make it. I hope they don't get him when he reaches the top.
I'll never know how I managed this.
Howdy, boys.
Man, how did you manage to get...
Come on up!
He got him.
Yeah.
Come on up!
I take back everything I said about that old timer.
He sure made it easy on us.
You sure did. Let's go on up.
Well, that's it, Ranger.
You and Sam lead the horses off the ridge down to the trail. Jack and I'll look around, see if we can find the gold they took from Parker County.
Right.
Let's look around.
Sure thing.
Must have hidden around here somewhere.
Yeah, I bet that's just what they done. Of course, with those two dead, we might never know where.
One member of the gang knows where it is. The third member, Fox Durkin himself.
Oh, yeah, that's right. There was 3 of them, wasn't there?
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe Durkin pushed on alone days ago. Took the gold with him.
Maybe. I got a better idea.
What's that?
With one of them wounded, they had the hole up here. Looks like they're out of supplies. Maybe Durkin had to go to town to get some.
Strikes me that'd be sort of silly, wouldn't it?
Why? Nobody had an accurate description of the outlaws. Lots of cowboys and miners wander in looking for supplies. Wouldn't be as risky as it first seems.
Could be. Hard to guess what really did happen, though.
Not so hard. Let's say he did go to town. Just wandered in like you did.
Okay, let's say he did.
Let's say he finds a ranger trying to raise a posse. If he's real smart, he'd do just what you did. He'd join that posse if he could.
You got it all figured out, huh?
Pretty much. You fired that warning shot. Then when we dismounted, you fired 2 more. And yet you rushed those 2 men with a half-empty gun. A man wouldn't do that unless he was sure he was safe. And they wouldn't fire at their leader, would they?
I don't like what you're saying, Ranger.
I don't imagine you do. You played a long shot, Durkin. You knew he could rush them without being hurt. Then when you killed him, you figured that we'd welcome you back as a hero. Let you go free. Free to come back here and pick up all this gold for yourself.
You forced this play, Ranger.
Put it away, Durkin. It won't do you any good.
No. It'll force you to lead me out past those other 2. Now get moving. I said move.
You fired that gun 5 times, and you haven't reloaded.
That still leaves 1. All I'll need for you if you don't start moving.
Your bluff won't work, Durkin. You're a gunman. A smart gunman. And a smart gunman files his trigger down hair-thin for quicker action. You know what I'm getting at. With a hair trigger, a smart gunman doesn't carry 6 shells in his gun. He lets the firing pin rest on an empty chamber so it won't go off while he's riding. I'm betting that's what you do. You've used 5 shells. That's all you had in the gun to begin with.
You're making a mistake, Ranger.
Give me that gun, Durkin. Walk back this way. Where'd you hide the gold? Never mind, it can't be far. We'll find it.
Hey, Ranger, what's going on? Old Jake seeing rattlesnakes again? Hey.
It's all right, Luke. I fired the shot. But I wasn't shooting at a rattlesnake. It was an old fox.